I'm here at JFK International Airport, where authorities have just arrested a 22-year-old man for allegedly transporting cocaine within frozen bags of shrimp. Officials made the startling discovery during a routine screening. We'll return with more details as this case unfolds.
Now remember, these vehicles weren't built for comfort.
Okay.
Or speed. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
For an entire week of temperatures below zero, many folks are not prepared for what we're calling the big thaw. That's when many of us discover sputtering water that has melted, leaving behind burst pipes. But only 8 miles away in Chester County, Meals on Wheels officials say that the snow is a bigger challenge than in Lower Marion.
Yes, getting started. Mardi Gras is upon us, and despite headlines about inflation or high airline ticket prices, folks are still flocking to the Crescent City for Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So here, I'll put here, grab you.
Okay. So I'm gonna go through the whole thing. Okay. And push you down.
Yes. Okay. That's great job.
Instead of putting together a list, use the store circular to put together your meals for the week. Right now, the average price per gallon is $3.69. That's 50 cents cheaper than this time last year. Hey guys, it's Karleen Leveille from PATV, and we are here at the 33rd Annual Auto Fest and Street Festival. We're gonna do a bunch of things. We're gonna try fried Oreos. Yes, it's #1 on my list. Local plumbers are being inundated with calls from unsuspecting residents who did not take their warnings seriously to protect their pets, plants, or pipes, especially the ones outside. Fire prevention starts in the home, and in order to do that, you need a plan. An added step of protection, always sit in the back seat. Once you're on your way, he recommends limiting conversation and not sharing any personal information. For women on Long Island, the path to success has just become easier thanks to the Avenues of Opportunities program. We don't often hear about as the role of women in the war or even in industry during the war. Can you talk more about that?
Well, there are really 3 key things.
19-year-old dance instructor Frankie England loves to dance and would spend hours doing it. But in October, his routine had to stop.
I went from dancing 15 hours a day to being stuck in bed for 7.5 weeks on a balloon pump.
Doctors from the Sandra Atlas Bass Heart Hospital diagnosed that Frankie's fatigue and shortness of breath indicated that he would need a new heart.
He had new severe heart dysfunction. He ultimately required a small heart pump placed through his leg to support his circulation in order to keep him alive.
He was placed on the heart transplant donor list, making him the youngest transplant patient they would treat. Despite the ordeal, Frankie found his strength.
You know what? We have 2 options. We are either going to sit here and we're just going to feel sad, or we're going to be strong and we're going to get through this. And I went with option number 2.
He now has a second chance at dancing to the beat of his new heart.
I know that there was a life behind this heart, and I'm so ready to show this heart a whole new life.
In the world of wrestling, it's not often you see girls competing. But for 11-year-old Bella Phelps, she knows that's exactly where she belongs. So Bella is wrestling away stereotypes. That's 11-year-old Bella Phelps, champion wrestler, A+ student, and history maker.
It's fun. When I start wrestling, I just get in a mindset that I just don't think about it, I just do it.
And she's doing it. With 64 wins in less than 3 years, Bella is making her mark in the male-dominated sport of wrestling.
I wasn't nervous. It feels cool but weird. It feels good when you go out there knowing that there's not very many girls wrestling, going out there and beating a boy.
Bella, who is usually one of a few girls at competitions, is one of 2 girls on the Basement Brawlers wrestling team, a youth team started by Luke Higley and Chad Mott.
She's really quick at picking up stuff. She's got a great attitude, whether she's winning or losing. She usually keeps a smile on her face. I mean, she's competitive. She's very athletic. She's very coachable.
In addition, Bella is a champion in school.
I focus the 8 hours of school day just on that. If I have homework, I'll do it after school before I go out. Then I also do fun stuff.
Her favorite wrestling move is a tight waist ankle.
You grab around their belly Like they're in referee position, you grab around their belly, and then you reach down to their ankle, and you like bump them forward.
As strong as Bella is, she believes in strength in numbers. It's something her dad agrees with and is passionate about. It brings him to tears.
The girls are coming into it for girls wrestling.
She's representing. There's girls out there that can actually do this sport that don't know their potential. There's many of them. There's a future. Girls wrestling's come a long ways, and it's going to continue to grow.
Sorry. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
So why are you tearing up?
Because I want it to grow. I want to see more girls in this sport.
And hopefully with the Basement Brawlers and Bella Phelps, the sport will grow to include more teams for girls.